Hello and welcome to JSP Ambiance Luxury Candle. My name is Jenny. If you're just joining me for the first time, welcome on board. So today we're going to be talking about do not neglect your days of little beginning. It's like you giving birth to a baby. You can't send the baby off to college right away. The baby has to learn how to take breast milk. The baby has to learn how to be spoon feed and crawl and walk and sit down. So that's the process it takes for anything to come to fruition, to come to maturity. You don't want to burn your candle today and sell it today and make money today. Life doesn't work like that. I remember I loved burning candles. I was like, it can't be that hard making candles. I went to Amazon and I bought me candle kits. When it came, I put it on the stove. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to do that. Even the manual that came with it, you couldn't read it because it was too tiny. So I put the wax in and I put the stick in and the wick in, and the fragrance oil was supposed to be blended with the wax, but I put the fragrance oil at the top, on top of the wax. Next day I was so excited. I was like, I'm gonna burn my candle. I'm gonna burn my candle. When I lighted up the candle, instead of the wick to be burning, it was the surface of the candle that was burning. Don't tell nobody. Thank God I didn't leave it to go use the bathroom or to go to the kitchen. So I found out that surface was burning. But I was like, okay, there's more to candle making that meets the eyes. This is actually my first candle. You see where the wick is? I don't know how many wick I have in here in this little jar. This is my first candle that I made. I'm gonna keep it so just to remind me my days of little beginning. From this little thing that I made that didn't burn my house down, thank goodness and thank God, to this baby right now. To this right now. That's why I'm saying do not neglect your days of little beginning, because you never know what the future holds for you. You can't say, oh, I'm going to neglect my days of little beginning. You can't say, oh, I don't see where this is leading. You never know where it's going to lead to. You know, you have to be in there. You don't know what is in there for you. You don't know how you can affect other lives. You don't know. The encouragement that I have tonight is enjoy the process. Do not rush the process. It's like a child growing. Like I said, you can't rush the child to go send your child off to college. The child has to take a natural process to get in there. The same thing goes with candle making. The same thing goes with soap making. The same thing goes with whatever craft that you are into. Or even you might say, oh, Jen, I'm not into art and craft. I'm going to school. Yeah, it's still a process. You don't rush. You go in school today and you finish tomorrow. It's a gradual process. So document your process and enjoy your process. Guess what? One of the reasons why you cannot neglect your days of little beginning is because there are people waiting for you out there. There are helpers of destiny waiting for you out there. I remember a supplier, when I opened my business, I didn't have anything. I would go to other beauty supplies and buy stuff and just space them out. I remember a supplier came in and he introduced himself. He said, I'm a supplier. I supply accessories. I can help you. So he was like, why are your wall units not all the way to the ceiling? I said, I don't know. I actually didn't know why it wasn't up to the ceiling. He told me what I should buy. He said, go to Home Depot, buy this wall unit, buy this hook, buy that, buy that. When you get them, call me. I'm gonna come and put them on the wall for you. So long story short, I bought everything and I called him. He drove all the way from Pennsylvania, came and extended my wall units. That way I'm able to hang my hair, the wig and other accessories that I sell all the way, up the wall. So you never know who is going to be there to help you. You never know what the future holds for you. God has already aligned people to help you. God has already keep the helpers of destiny for you. The only person that you need to believe in is you. And I would say God also, but God already already have faith in you. God already believe in you. So you have to believe in yourself. And while you believe in your ability, while you believe in your capability, believe your days of little beginning. Don't neglect your days of little beginning. People might be nya, 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 nya in your ears. People might be talking, oh, you don't know what you are doing. Yeah, guess what? When I started my candle, I didn't know what I was doing. I was doing research. I was talking to people. I was excited. I didn't know what I was doing. But guess what? At the end of the day, it all came together, and I was able to understand the process, and I was able to make something come to fruition. And again, it's not just helpers of destiny for you. There are all in the process of you getting things done, in the process of you doing what you are called for, in the process of you doing what you love. There are people you're going to be helping along the way. There are lives that you're going to be changing along the way. Take this as an instant. With my shop, I run a beauty supply too. In my shop, I this day I opened early in the morning. It was around 9 o'clock. I came in, and the first customer that came was an older lady. So she said she wanted some earrings. I gave her earrings. I wanted to open up, start up a conversation. I was like, "What is the occasion this morning?" She said her husband died and she's on her way to the funeral home to go dress her husband. I was like, ooh, this is not what I came this morning for. But, I said, oh, ma'am, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, gee. I said, do you believe in God? She said, yes. You believe in Jesus? She said, yes. I said, can we hold hands and pray? I held her hands. We prayed together, and I encouraged her. When I was done praying with her, she leaned on my shoulder. She should be like 70-something years old. She leaned on my shoulder and she cried. So you don't know. She said when she was leaving, she said she needed this encouragement this morning, that nobody has talked to her this morning. She needed this encouragement this morning. I felt good that I was in that position. I was in that to fill up that gap. I was there to encourage her. So time will not permit me to say some other stuff that I do when I meet people. So you don't know who you are meeting. As God is sending helpers of destiny, then you are also enriching, you are also blessing other people's lives. So it's not just for you. That's why you can't neglect the gift that God put on your inside. You can't neglect the gift that God has put in your head. It's the little that you have in your head that God can multiply. If you don't have anything, there's nothing God can multiply. If you don't come with anything, there's nothing God can multiply. You don't know what is there. You don't know what is out there. Be a blessing to others. With your gifts, with your talents, you can use it to be a blessing to others. Not just blessing to you. Not just blessing to you and to your family, but blessing to other people. Because you never know who you're going to meet out there. You never know. And self-doubt is a killer of destiny. Self-doubt. Oh, can I make it? Oh, can I do it? Oh, I don't have the capability. Oh, I don't have the ability. Nobody's going to believe in me. Nobody is going to appreciate me. Nobody is going to love my product. How about if somebody loves your product? How about if somebody loves your product? Guess what? If they don't love your product, that is fine, because there are other people out there who are going to love your product. I remember texting one of my girlfriends about my candle. She was like, no, it's expensive. No, I prefer to go to someplace, go buy, it's expensive. I said, okay, no problem. So some months later, she came to the shop. She said, what are the candles? I showed her the candles. She smelled my candle. She said, oh my goodness, I feel like eating this candle. I said, no, this is not for food. This is not food. She said, it smells so good. Guess what? Price wasn't an issue anymore. She said, Jen, how much is this candle? I told her the price. I was expecting her to say, oh, it's expensive, like she told me in her text message. She said, this is your money. She said, oh my goodness, I'm giving somebody this for her brother. She mentioned who she was giving it to. So if I didn't believe in myself, I wouldn't have, be where I am right now. Even talking about my beauty supply, I remember when I started, I didn't have enough. I didn't have enough. And to make matter was, I got robbed the very first day I opened my business. But did that deter me from doing what God has called me to do, from doing my passion? No, it didn't stop me from doing my passion, from seeing what I can become out there. So believe in yourself. Do not neglect your days of little beginning. There are people who are waiting for you out there. Take life step by step. A journey of 10,000 miles starts with just a step. If you don't take a step, if you don't take, I believe there's a proverb in Africa that says, when you say yes, the heavens say yes. And when you say no, heaven also says no. So which one would you prefer? Because when you say yes, heavens opens up for you. Lives opens up for you. Destiny opens up for you. Angels opens up for you. The universe opens up for you because you just said yes. You can do it. I believe in myself. I have the capability. I have the creativity. I have the ability. And guess what? When you say no, you are also right. The heavens will close themselves for you. The universe will close itself for you. Angels will close themselves off for you because you said no. So whichever one you want, the choice is yours. You either say yes or you say no. If you say yes, possibilities are endless for you. You never know what is out there. You never know who you're going to meet out there. You never know where it's going to take you. I've been opportune to meet great men and women, great people in my life, just because I said yes to my first business. And if you give it a trial, you fail. Who cares? You try something else. I know of a YouTuber who, she said she opened her candle business about 2015. For 2 years, she ran it. She never made money. She closed it down. After about some few years, she opened the same business back up. And guess what? She's making it now. So believe in yourself and do not neglect your days of little beginning. Guess what? The heavens are just your starting point. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to go to my website, jspambianceluxurycandle.com, and check us on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok too. So until we meet again, ladies and gentlemen, keep being creative and keep loving your work. Peace.